TV23's Internet provided by SWKO Wireless Internet. Covering the High Plains with news, weather, and information. From TV23 Studios in Sublette, this is High Plains Today.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Today is Thursday, September 24th, 2015. On today's show, we'll be talking with our entertainment correspondent, Jewell. We'll be talking about the hits and misses of the upcoming new TV series season. Yeah, it's a season. Let's take a look at some news. Well, just before 9:15 this morning, a late model Freightliner hauling corn was southbound on US 83 north of Liberal, and it was attempting to make a left-hand turn on County Road 11 when another southbound newer model Kenworth tractor trailer pulling a reefer attempted to pass. Now, according to state troopers on the scene, the Kenworth clipped the front left corner of the Freightliner and went into the northbound ditch. When the driver tried to correct and bring the rig back up on the roadway, it laid over on the driver's side, blocking both the north and southbound lanes. Traffic was being rerouted around the accident on County Roads 11, J, and 9. There were no reported injuries. According to the Leader in Times, former Superintendent Paul Larkin will receive $134,000 in exchange for his resignation from USD 480 Liberal last week. Now, the district said publicly that Larkin resigned in order to seek other opportunities. The departure of Larkin, who succeeded Dr. Lance Stout in the position, was announced via a press release from the district on Monday, September 14th. As part of the employment separation agreement and mutual release, Larkin will be receiving payment along with agreeing to resign. The contract also noted if anyone should seek a job reference for Larkin, only his dates of service and rates of pay will be provided. In all, Larkin will receive $134,000 in benefits for agreeing to seek other opportunities. No further explanation for the separation was provided. An 18-year-old Garden City man was arrested Monday night for threatening family members with a knife. Officers of the Garden City Police Department were dispatched to the 2100 block of Comanche Drive to a disturbance call of a man armed with a knife threatening family members. Now, when officers arrived on the scene, the suspect was found and taken into custody without incident. The investigation revealed there had been ongoing issues of domestic violence between the suspect and the victim dating back to September 15th. Logan Kessler, 18, of Garden City, was arrested and logged into the Finney County Jail on suspicion of criminal threat, domestic battery, assault, criminal restraint, and aggravated kidnapping. A couple of highly anticipated soon-to-open Garden City businesses, Buffalo Wild Wings and Walmart Neighborhood Market, have announced their official openings for the second week of November. Buffalo Wild Wings plans to officially open the doors of its new restaurant at Schulman Crossing at 10 a.m. November 9th. 2 days later, the new 41,000 square foot Walmart Neighborhood Market on North Taylor Avenue plans to hold a grand opening and ribbon cutting. Kansas was in the top 10 for renewable energy jobs, mostly due to plans for 2 wind farms. Environmental Entrepreneurs, a group that advocates for policies that favor renewable energy, recorded 462 jobs related to that sector and were announced in Kansas in the second quarter. Now, nationwide, about 10,500 renewable energy and clean transportation jobs were announced in the second quarter. That was according to Environmental Entrepreneurs. Texas had the most announcements at 2,160. The other top 10 states were Nevada, California, Utah, North Carolina, Arkansas, Colorado, Virginia, and Nebraska. And finally, Barton County Sheriff's deputies fired 18 shots at a stolen combine after the driver led police on a vehicle pursuit while driving recklessly on the highway and through neighborhoods. He rammed 2 police cars Tuesday night. Kenneth M. Lamb, Jr., 37, of Ellenwood, was arrested on suspicion of aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, felony theft, felony criminal damage to property, and reckless driving. And there you have it, only in southwest Kansas. That's a look at some of the things that are happening. It's kind of funny, but it's really not. Anyway, that's some of the stuff that's happening out and around. We'll be back with weather after this.
You're watching High Plains Today on TV 23 with host Chris Jewell. TV 23's internet service and 4G live streaming provided by United Wireless. Coverage you deserve. Service you expect. United Wireless.
You want to feel connected, informed, included, inspired. So when important things happen, we're here. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. On every screen in your life. We are broadcasters, always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org. Lead paint poisoning affects 1 million children today. If you're pregnant or have young children and your home was built before 1978, you could be at risk. Learn how to protect your family. To find your home's danger zones, the health effects, or just to find help, log on to leadfreekids.org.
Now, the local weather forecast for the High Plains.
And welcome back. As we look off to the northeast on the TV 23 tower cam, a few high clouds out there. Other than that, very nice day. Well, let's take a look at our temperatures here at the station. 76 degrees, 58% the relative humidity. Winds are out of the south-southwest at 9. Barometric pressure on the rise. Looking at our current temperatures, Lamar is the cool spot out there, 63 degrees out there. Everybody else pretty much in the upper and mid 70s. Well, Guyman and Elkhart, they're kind of like Lamar. They're out there at 70 degrees. Looking at our current dew points, everybody pretty much all over the map. So there is a front coming down that's kind of stalled out. It's going to stall out here, so that's kind of why the dew temps are a little goofy, as well as the winds. Everybody is pretty much out of the west, southwest, except for Perryton out of the south-southeast. Looking at our highs and lows recorded at the Garden City Municipal Airport. Yesterday, the high was 85, 99 back in 1984. Low last night of 65, 34 the record back in 1989. There was 4 100s in the bucket. That gives us a whole 1,100s for the month. Looking at our forecast, 84 and sunny today. Winds are going to be out of the south-southeast at 9. Then tonight, 58 degrees. Winds are going to be out of the east at 8. They're going to switch around to the north after midnight. And then tomorrow, another nice day. 82 degrees for the high. Winds are going to be out of the northeast at 9. Then tomorrow night, Friday night football, 58 degrees. Mostly clear, east winds at 8. Looking at the 7-day, you can see we still have a little bit of summer hanging around, but look at those nice temperatures. Starts to warm up on Sunday and Monday. Highs are all going to be in the 80s, lows in the upper 50s to lower 60s. That's a look at the weather. We'll be back with the markets after this.
Hey! Turn here. There. Hey. Excuse me.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1,000,000. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
I think someone at my friend's school has this thing called autism. My friend's brother's son has autism. My neighbor's son has autism. My son has autism.
Autism is getting closer to home. Today, 1 in 110 children is diagnosed with autism. That's a 600% increase in the last 20 years. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Remember when you found that thing you thought you'd never see again?
Honey!
All right!
The Kansas State Treasurer's Office doesn't have your old baseball glove,
There you are!
but they do have over $300 million in unclaimed cash. And some of it could be yours. For information about how you can find your unclaimed cash, find us on Facebook or go to kansascash.com.
Hi, Chris Jewell, host of High Plains Today, a 30-minute news and information program that airs weekdays at noon right here on TV 23. We talk about news, we talk about sports, we talk about weather, we're even going to talk entertainment. We'll have live guests right here on set with me. So, every day at noon, tune in, High Plains Today. We'll see you then.
Weekdays here on TV 23.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything with wheels and a motor. The odds of him going on to fascinate millions with his talent? 1 in 260,000. The odds of this born racer having 157 career top 10 finishes in NASCAR? 1 in 125 billion. The odds of him winning both the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400 in the same year? 1 in 195 million. The odds of a child being diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I'm NASCAR driver Jamie McMurray, and my niece has autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
And welcome back. We're now joined by our entertainment correspondent live from Chicago via Skype, Mr. Adam Jewell. How are you?
Doing great.
Good. All right, so today we're going to talk about the new television season, which pretty much kicked off this week, and you're going to tell us the do's and don'ts, the hits and misses, right?
Correct.
All right, get after it.
Well, it's already started, but I'm going to start with 2 shows that have been on the air. They're in their 2nd season, but you should definitely check them out. First one is on FXX. It's called You're the Worst, and it's just about two very narcissistic, selfish people that get involved in a relationship. And what makes it so great is that it's fresh and funny and relatable. It's not your standard 3-camera laugh track type sitcom. Next is the show that I'm sure everyone has heard about, Empire. It's starting the second season, and the show just aired last night. And it's from Lee Daniels, starring Terrence Howard, and it offers kind of, I guess, a different look into the music industry. So those are two shows that you should definitely check out that everyone just loves.
Okay, so Empire, what network is Empire on?
Fox.
Okay, it's on Fox, and then the other show is, what was the name of that one? I didn't hear.
You're the Worst.
Okay, and that's on FXX. Okay. All right, so those are two must-see shows. All right, gotcha. Yeah, because the Empire one is about a record producer, right?
Yes.
It's a recording industry. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Now, we're going to look at some shows that haven't really aired just yet, but I would say would be take the time to check it out. First one is going to be The Grinder. It's on Fox, and it stars none other than Kevin Arnold himself, Ben Savage, and Rob Lowe. Ben Savage is an actual lawyer, and Rob Lowe plays a lawyer on TV, and he comes back to help with the family law firm.
Okay, I was going to say, because Rob Lowe is Ben Savage's brother, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Yes, and the antics ensue. So that one's been getting pretty decent reviews, and I would say definitely check it out when it comes on. Next one, this one doesn't come out until October, but any horror fans out there, and kind of cult horror fans, the new show on Starz, Ash vs. Evil Dead. And this is the show from Sam Raimi. I see that look in your face. It stars...
Well, I'm confused.
It's the
What's it called? No, what's it called again?
Ash vs. the Evil Dead. And it's a spin-off from the Evil Dead franchise. Okay? And remember Ash, he has the chainsaw for the hand, so on and so forth. And this takes place in the present, so Ash is still is washed up, living in a trailer, and the Evil Dead rise again, and they need his help to destroy it.
All right, let me get this straight. This guy has a hand that's a chainsaw?
Yes! Have you've never seen the Evil Dead series?
No. Ash, the man with the chainsaw for a hand. All right, okay, go on.
It's a Sam Raimi movie, okay? Sam Raimi movies. Sam Raimi's coming back to help with it. The original cast is back and bringing in some new characters. Check it out. It's worth the watch. Trust me. All right?
All right. Okay. So where you go? How are you going to top a guy with a chainsaw for a hand? What's next?
Next is the show Blind Spot. This is on NBC. It's on Monday nights. I just watched the pilot, and it's pretty solid. It's about a woman who wakes up with no memory. She has all this information tattooed over her entire body. She teams up with the FBI to basically solve crimes and fight crime and terrorism.
I know. I watched the pilot. I'm with you on this. And she has some killer skills besides that are starting to come back to her.
Yes. So it's kind of falling into the whole, what they're doing with Blacklist, kind of the whole espionage type genre, because we all know, I should say, that their NBC comedy block is kind of fallen down the drain. So they need something to kind of revitalize the NBC network.
Yeah, they've kind of lost all their comedies. I mean, Parks and Rec and The Office in the past and all those types of things. Gone, done.
And then last is the show Scream Queens on Fox. It's by Ryan Murphy, who did American Horror Story, Glee, and Nip Tuck. And it's kind of a take on the serial killer genre, a little spoofy, a little funny. It's about a killer who terrorizes a sorority. And it stars Emma Roberts and Jamie Lee Curtis. And it kind of pokes fun at the horror movie genre and kind of takes an interesting twist on it.
Okay, so it's a bunch of girls in a sorority house, scream queens. Jamie Lee Curtis is involved because she is the queen of the scream queens, correct? Because she starred back in the old Friday the 13th movies. The what?
Halloween. John Carpenter's Halloween.
Halloween. I can't. You got your Freddy Kruegers and you got your Jason and you got all them other guys and you got Ash, the guy with the chainsaw in his hand. Okay, so but it's kind of a spoof, kind of a satire type deal because it's kind of funny, but yet the sorority girls are all getting knocked off. Like the one wearing red is the one, like in Star Trek, usually is the one that gets killed. That kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, any other hits and misses now?
There's a few that you should probably avoid. First one is the show Quantico. This is on NBC as well. NBC is very hit and miss. Quantico is about a bunch of FBI recruits, and one of them is a terrorist. It's been pretty much panned by anyone and everyone, so I doubt it'll last through Christmas, but who knows. And then the next one, this is on ABC, is The Muppets.
No, no, you can't pan the Muppets.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
It's not the normal Muppets that I grew up with or that you remember watching. It just seems like ABC is just trying to revitalize kind of, I wouldn't say dead, but, and I hate to speak ill of Jim Henson even since it is his birthday today. I would avoid it. It just doesn't, it seems like they're trying to take something culturally old and fit it back into today's society, but who knows?
All right, so you're down on the Muppets, you're down on Quantico. Okay, those are, don't waste your time, but make up your own mind if you watch them. What else you got as a miss?
That would pretty much be it right now. There's, a few other shows that you could maybe check out is Heroes Reborn. It's rebooting the Heroes franchise. It's back on NBC. I believe it airs tonight, actually. So if you want, give that a look-see. And that's about it.
Okay.
Everything else.
All right. Now, what bothers me, though, is you've given us all these. Well, the only one that kind of has maybe a little comedy mixed in with it is Scream Queens. So none of the new comedies that have been on or are coming out as new, you don't have any take on any of those?
No, because they're going to be just terrible. I will not waste your time with them.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, because I have some that I watch, basically, but you're going to tell me.
Such as?
Well, Big Bang, and you're going to tell me, oh, don't waste my time on Big Bang.
Well, that's been around for 8 seasons. That's not new.
All right. I watched a show the other night that premiered, though, Mysteries of Laura on NBC. Now, it's in its second season. And that's with Deborah Messing. She plays a police detective in New York. And it airs on Wednesday nights. And it's not a bad show.
You can do better.
I can do better. All right. Okay. So we got about a minute left. What do you want to recap for me?
Just check out You're the Worst and Empire. I haven't even looked at Empire, but I'm probably going to take a look at it just since people won't stop talking about it. You're the Worst is the best sitcom on television right now, so definitely give that a look-see.
Okay. All right. And definitely stay away from Quantico. And what was the other one? Oh, the Muppets, because you dissed down the Muppets. And so there you go. All right. Adam, thanks. Oh, you got a tease for us for next week, quick? What do you got for us next week?
You'll just have to tune in and wait and see.
All right. We'll talk to you next Thursday. Go out and have a good day.
Okay.
All right. And I'll be back with more right after this. Hi, I'm Chris Jewell, host of High Plains Today, a 30-minute news and information program that airs at noon weekdays right here on TV 23. Hey, do you think you have an idea for something that would make a great segment? Somebody that would make a great interview? What about a community event that needs highlighting? Let us know here at the station. Email us news@kdgltv.com. TV20.com.
Are you tired of worrying about going over your cell phone data cap? Tired of surprise bills and text messages asking for more money? Stop the insanity. Switch to unlimited nationwide data from United Wireless. Switching is easy. Come in today and see for yourself. For a limited time, get free activation, up to $200 per line bill credit, and save on the latest smartphones. See how much you can save with unlimited nationwide data from United Wireless. See store for details.
You want to feel connected, at one with your world. Informed, included, and inspired. So no matter where you are, when important things happen, we're here at all hours, in the moment, on every screen in your life. Your local TV and radio broadcasters. We investigate and inform, give back to the community, build the local economy, even save lives. America's #1 source for news, weather, and information. And unlike any other news source, we're here, 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 and here. We are broadcasters, always here for you, wherever here may be. Text TV to 52886. Tell Washington local stations matter.
And welcome back. Hey, let's look at some sports. The Royals, Lorenzo Cain singled home pinch runner Paulo Orlando in the 10th inning, and the Royals rallied past the Mariners 4-3 last night to close in on their first division title in 30 years. Now, the victory reduced the Royals' magic number to 2 for clinching the AL Central crown. They can lock it up tonight with another victory over Seattle and a Minnesota loss to Cleveland. The defending AL champions have not won a division since taking the AL West back in 1985 and going on to win the World Series. So, big happenings in Kansas City. Hey, let's take a look at our weather before we get out of here today. Temperature is currently 76 degrees, relative humidity 57%. Winds are out of the south-southwest at only 4. Barometric pressure is now holding steady. It's going to be a very nice sunshiny day. In fact, we got 7 days on the forecast that are all going to be sunny and nice. Look at those temperatures, all in the 80s. It's going to heat up a little bit on Sunday and Monday, but the lows are going to be in the upper 50s to lower 60s, so not bad. Hey, go out and make it a good Thursday. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And if you want to see us on your local cable,
the latest
call.
Information from TV23 on our Facebook page, KDGL TV.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
It's not his new group of friends. It's not the video games. It's not the neighborhood.
Mom, do I have to go to school today?
The biggest threat to your child's future could be you.
Every day they miss, even in middle school, puts